A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Today we find ourselves in Hollywood Studios checking out the Star Wars stuff that they have here, which we've never properly done before. Let's find the dark side and the light side of the Star Wars universe.
Wherever I come, bad luck just comes my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.
Now our first stop on the Star Wars tour today is the Star Wars launch bay. Our goal right now is to head inside and meet the different characters, and then we're going to go around throughout the park and show you everything else. Why, hello, sir.
The First Order will be watching you.
You ready to meet Kylo Ren?
He's scary.
He's intimidating.
Place your bag in this corner. Together in the center.
Stand aside. By my side.
Over this way.
I can train you, but it requires great sacrifice. Will you join me?
Yes. Oh, I didn't
You've chosen well, as did the dark side when it chose you. Now,
We're going to look right up here. Thank you, sir.
I love you, but you're so scary.
Leave a magic band or a card.
quickly, clear the way.
Bye. Oh my god. Oh, that's so creepy. Right now we're going to meet Chewie.
Oh, hello dear. How are you? Oh my goodness.
This is awesome. Hey, it's nice to meet you. Picture? Very cool. Thank you.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh. Have a good day. See you, Chewie. Well, hello, BB-8.
Say hi.
Hi. This is so cool. And Jessica, you got a BB-8 dress on.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I think we have a droid specialist here with us today. Of course, you know how to fix droids?
We're gonna pose now, okay?
Bye.
Okay.
Oh, you gonna pose for a picture?
Can I get a hug?
Of course he loves hugs. I know, buddy. That seems like an excellent
Aww.
Thank you.
And of course, you can get your very own lightsaber. They have one of them on display here. That's pretty awesome. I think this one's Kylo Ren's because it's red, isn't it? Kylo Ren's? And it lights up. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that too. It makes sounds. Very cool. As much as I love Star Wars, probably the only thing that I would buy in here is this. And if you can't tell what that is a Star Wars lightsaber umbrella. As often as it rains here in Florida, this is a necessity.
eyes are on you.
I'm one of you guys.
It will not be easy to crush the resistance.
Hey, I'm one of you.
But it will be satisfying. If you pass information to the resistance, you'll be considered a traitor and a target. Here. Attention. We'll see you again. Advance. I am here under the authority of General Hux. You are here under the authority of me. Stand proud. Troops in this division are held to the highest standard. Mine. Show me fearless. Under my command, you will be proud to wear the armor of a stormtrooper. You will learn discipline, loyalty, and what it means to be a stormtrooper. Battle starts.
So moving on, we're gonna head over to the Star Tours ride where they have the Temple of the Jedi where they teach little kids how to be Jedi and they get to fight Kylo Ren.
And Darth Vader, I think.
Pretty cool. Darth Vader too, yeah, that's right.
Darth Vader.
Join me or face the power of the dark side.
Be brave, students. Darth Vader may be strong, but it is all of us against one. The balance is in our favor. Kylo Ren. The balance may have just shifted.
There is no balance, Jedi. The dark side will always be stronger.
On that, we disagree.
Students, are we ready to face them?
No. Let's see what you've learned from your teachers.
One of the coolest rides here is the Star Tours. And what's really cool about it is each time you ride it, you can, and you probably will, get a different story and a different ending because we've heard that there is over 300 different stories to this ride. Overlooking the entrance to the ride, the queue line is a giant, and I mean giant at. Not as big as the ones from the movie, but still giant. You can see the people walking underneath it to get into the ride. It gives you an idea of the scale of that thing. It is massive.
These are perilous times in the galaxy. The whole Jedi Order is no more. A few surviving Jedi still search planet to planet for ghosts and remembrance to become the next generation of knights. These students are trained in one of the Jedi's hidden temples, where their bravery and skills will be tested.
Star Tours is now offering convenient daily departures to the tranquil planet of Naboo. Visit historic landmarks in the capital city of Theed. You might even catch a glimpse of the recently elected Queen of Naboo. Or, if you crave adventure, you won't want to miss a tour of the once hidden Gungan City.
What is it now, Otto? motivator? What's wrong with a hyperdrive motivator? Well, fix it, and hurry. Don't insult me, you overblown scrap pile. At least I'm doing my job. Yes, I am. So just you get back to fixing that hyperdrive motivator.
When you're done with the ride and you exit, the exit brings you into Tatooine, which is the merch store here at the end of the ride. It is very cool. We did go inside it once before, but we went in there and we went on search for a edible porg, and boy, we got one, which was basically a Rice Krispie treat, but we ate a porg. Can't see it because of the strollers, but it says Tatooine Traders, and that is right there where we are going. Jessica's already in there waiting for me. I'm not sure what she's looking for. I think she's looking for another edible porg. Wouldn't surprise me. It is pretty darn busy here today. Check this out. I'm loving that shirt.
Thank you.
That is awesome. You got one too? Very cool, very cool.
This is an Ewok, and nobody can identify these little guys. So
you know, Ewoks were my favorite when I was growing up. I loved the Ewoks.
And the little sand people. But when I walked up, because I saw the porgs, there's a family trying to remember what they're called. I said, oh, those are Ewoks. And then another family walked up and said, oh, look, it's Wookiees. I was like, no, it's Wicked Word.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. A couple times throughout the day, they have this thing called a Star Wars, a Galaxy Far, Far Away show. It's a stage show with not all, but some of the really cool characters from the Star Wars movies.
R2-D2, where are you? My goodness! I am C-3PO, Human Cyborg Relations, and this is my counterpart, R2-D2. I am fluent in over 6 billion forms of communication. Secret mission? Plans? What are you talking about? Exciting is hardly the word I would choose. You watch your language. I'm going to regret this. Wait for me!
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
But you can't hide. We'll meet again. Count on it.
the dark side. Join me. It is your destiny.
All remaining systems will bow to the first order.
It seems we have a deserter. One of our troops has abandoned his unit.
Show me again the power of the darkness. And I will let nothing stand in our way.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it. The dark side. The Jedi. They're real.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning. I will not be the last Jedi.
Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. We've showed this many times in the past, and we are trying to patiently wait for this to come. Oh man, it's going to be really cool. There's been so much news about the Millennium Falcon ride, and of course Disneyland is going to get it first, and we're going to get it. Everybody's going to get it, and everybody's going to fall in love with it, and it's going to be jam-packed. But that's the model for the Millennium Falcon ride. And like I pointed out before, that little bugger right there,
This is what they're going to be building.
with the Mickey Darth Vader ears hat. That's the coolest thing in the world. Now, is this another ride as well?
This is only a 3-piece model out of a 51-piece model.
That's insane.
Of what's coming, that thing.
That's insane. So, Millennium Falcon, this rate,
Just this year.
oh, just that is a 3-piece model
Out of 51.
out of 51. It's going to be massive.
Yeah.
Look at all the little people. We need him in our house, like right next to our television, that size.
So this is going to be
Miniature baby life size.
Yeah, something like that. Remember Honey, I Blew Up the Kids? If only we could do that with our popcorn buckets. You excited?
I am excited.
Out of
I'm
everything
not as big of a Star Wars geek as I would like to be because my brain just does not retain the knowledge. And there's a lot of knowledge for the Star Wars universe, but I do really enjoy it.
Out of everything that's here now. Oh yeah. Now's a great time to point this out. Let me stand back here. So Jessica is very 1950s. Instead of a poodle skirt, she has a BB-8 skirt. And it says Star Wars on her sweater. And of course, there's the Halloween ears. Very cool. Always Halloween in our family. Don't quote me on this, but I am guessing that this portion of the park down here by Bumpets 3D is going to be the entrance to Star Wars at Galaxy's Edge, mainly because of this giant mural. It is really freaking awesome. It is what I like to call bad booty. That's a great place to get pictures. Oh yeah. Overall, Star Wars right now inside Hollywood Studios, it seems pretty massive, but really it's not.
It's still pretty great.
It's still pretty great.
Yeah.
I thought there was going to be a lot more. Like when we walked through the launch bay, I thought that we were going to be walking and we're going to be missing some things. There's going to be rooms around this way, rooms around that way, and in all actuality, there really wasn't.
There kind of were. I mean, it's a very, very massive space. You meet 3 characters. There's about 3 or 4 different rooms that have costume props from several movies and giant models of Star Wars land and what's coming and the movies and stuff like that. And then you have 2 movie previews on one ride?
Yeah. Well, there's the Star Tours. Yeah, and 2 shows. But all of that is going to change once they open up that back there.
Chipmunk butt.
We're standing right next door to the Chipmunk meet and greet, and right now they're in their Christmas best and they just walked by us. Was it?
Chipmunk butt.
Chipmunk butt.
Chipmunk.
Is it chipmunk or chickmump?
Chipmunk.
Chickmump.
We can't talk now.
Oh God, now we're tongue-tied. So we can't wait for
chipmunk.
Yeah.
Chipmunk.
Chickmunk.
Chipmunk butt.
Chickpump.
Chipmunk butt.
Chickpeas.
Rump.
Chickpeas.
A roast.
What are we talking about? I don't really know. But Star Wars Galaxy, we're both excited for it, and it's going to add a whole new level to Hollywood Studios.
Yeah,
it's going to be pretty darn amazing.
I'm really excited for the hotel.
Oh yeah. We need to stay there.
Yeah.
We need to stay there.
I mean, they kind of advertise that if you don't want to see anything aside from the Star Wars land, you don't have to. You can stay at the resort and it goes right into Star Wars land and that's all you see. You don't see the real world.
The real world?
Yeah. Honk!
Wherever I come, bad luck just comes my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.